with the Amanda gone, do you feel like now there is a path or an easier path, maybe not the right word, to actually get that belt, or did you feel like before, hey, I can beat Amanda too, and I can be champion no matter if she's there or not?
Um, Amanda is dominant champion for a reason. She's never
Yeah,
dodged anybody. She fought all the best when they were currently the best, not like,
yeah,
the downfall of anything. So I take nothing away from her. Yes, she would be the hardest one to beat, but she is still beatable, and I would have loved to avenge my loss to her. So yeah, it takes that one extra person out that's the most dominant. But that also doesn't mean that like that's what makes me want it more. A sweeter victory would be to beat the best, right?
right.
So there's two sides to that. I think a lot of the girls in the division are like chomping at the bit now that it's more obtainable, and it's like, well, I don't want to obtain a belt just because it's easier to get
Right.
it. So there's like two sides to that.
Would you make of, and if you haven't seen these, I understand, there were all these reports that Ronda Rousey was thinking about making a comeback. You see
I
those,
don't.
and I
I
now
honestly
there
don't
have been
even know
people who
where
have come
that
out and said,
started.
no, that's not happening.
I honestly don't even know where that started. It's
Yeah,
like,
I don't either, but I saw it all over the place. I'm like, what's going
right,
on? That doesn't seem likely at all.
right. It's like I think the most people saw was that she just didn't want to do the wrestling anymore. It's
Yeah,
like just because somebody doesn't want to do that
right,
doesn't mean like, oh, so this is the only other option of your life.
right.
Ronda's got a lot of options in this life. I think that she's going to do whatever she wants to do, and I don't see her coming back. I think she's been enjoying her life how it is, and which I think every fighter should do. I don't want to watch someone fight that doesn't want to fight. I only want to watch people fight that want to be there because then it shows in their performances. So I have a lot of respect for Ronda. I know there was always like drama between us, and yes, like I wanted to beat her with every bone in my body. She wanted to beat me, and there's all this like kind of like drama around it because it was such a big thing. The whole world saw. But I have a lot of respect for her. You can only the upset I had over her is only as strong as the fact that she was so unbeatable. You
Right.
can't have one without the other.
Great point.
If she wasn't such a dominant champion, it wouldn't have been such an upset. So I give her credit for that. There's two parts to that. So
Last one, and I'll
I
get you
don't
out
think
of
she's
here.
coming back. If she comes
No,
back, great. But
I think they're probably right about that. I'll get you out of here on this one, Holly. How much longer do you want to do this? Not that you're not still like kicking butt out there and all of that stuff. But at what point do you say, hey, okay, I think I'll go do something else now?
you know, I um I know that I'm like getting closer to the end of my career, but I'm not at the end.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that I can beat anybody that's in the top 10. And if I feel like I'm capable and my passion is still equally in line with that I still
yeah.
want to fight, and I'm going to keep doing it. Um, but yes, I'll be 42 this year. So I definitely have to give more time for recovery and things like that. And you know, I know I'm learning as a mixed martial artist, and some of my skill is getting better. And I know that I still train hard, and I know that I have great conditioning, and I know all these things that I still have. But definitely, I don't even know so much if it's the physical part. Is one thing that is wearing is just so many years of the emotions that go into a fight, and the anxiety and the pressure and all that kind of stuff. That's actually the thing that I get the most exhausted with,
Wow.
which if I didn't feel that way, I should retire,
Right.
because that means I wouldn't care so much. I care to win. And so that's why I feel that. Um,
It's like a catch
so I
22. It's
think
the
that's
thing
the
that's
big
exhausting
thing.
you, but it's also,
Yes.
yeah, I'm
You don't
fully,
have that then if I didn't really care if I win or lose or whatever, I'm just gonna go in there and have fun. No, that's not how I feel. I have to win, and
right.
I hate to lose. And there's such the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, and literally anything can happen in there. So I get very nervous for my fights. That never changes. But it also makes me know that it's real, and that I'm living, and that I'm letting myself do the things that other people won't even give themselves the chance to try, because it is an uncomfortable space to be. So yes, and every fight has its own pressure. This one is okay. She's ranked 10. I can't be losing to rank 10 and
Right.
drop myself and take me out of the picture for things. There's a lot of pressure with that, and especially with you can get someone off the street and they'll come in, they still have a puncher's chance.
Right.
They may have no skill, they still have a puncher's chance.
Right.
Anything can happen. So, but that's also why people love to watch the sport, because there's such an unknown there. And that's also a reason why there's only this % of people that actually choose this. A lot of other people can't even deal with it.